What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Out of Sight Sports YouTube series, where we break down the most out-of-sight stories in the sports world. Today, we're giving flowers to a guy who's completely flipped his NBA narrative, Aaron Gordon. Once labeled a bust, miscast in Orlando, and expected to be a franchise star, Gordon has turned into one of the best role players in basketball and was built for championship basketball in Denver. Let's rewind. Aaron Gordon was the 4th overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft by the Orlando Magic. Coming out of Arizona, he had freakish athleticism, big-time defensive potential, and comparisons to prime Shawn Marion. The Magic thought they were getting their next superstar. But instead of being developed, Gordon was handed the keys to an offense he wasn't ready to lead. He was expected to create shots, stretch the floor, and be a go-to scorer. That's not his game, and it showed. While he had flashes, a few highlight dunks, some promising stretches, he was inefficient, inconsistent, and not the player fans expected from a top 5 pick. By year 7, he was averaging just 14 points per game and still trying to find his identity. The bust label started to creep in. Then came the trade to Denver, and the narrative shifted completely. The Nuggets didn't ask Gordon to be a star. They asked him to be a piece, a defender, a cutter, a finisher, a bruiser. A guy who did the dirty work, flew in for dunks, and guarded the other team's best player like his life depended on it. And Gordon thrived in that role. He became the ultimate glue guy. In the 2023 playoffs, Gordon took on LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, and Karl Anthony Towns. All of them shot below 43% when guarded by Gordon. Durant, just 38%. Towns, barely 37%. This dude was a problem, but it wasn't just defense. In the NBA Finals, Gordon bullied Miami's undersized lineup in the post. The Nuggets made a game plan around him. They used him like a 6'9" wrecking ball, sealing off smaller defenders in transition, dominating the paint, and flipping the momentum early in the series. His 27-point Game 4 was his breakout moment, but Game 1 set the tone. Denver used Gordon as the offensive mismatch Miami had no answer for. This wasn't just hustle, it was strategy. That's the thing about Aaron Gordon. He didn't fail in Orlando because he wasn't talented. He failed because he was asked to be something he wasn't. In Denver, he's been allowed to play to his strengths, guarding stars, crashing the glass, cutting, slashing, finishing. Now he's a champion, a defensive anchor, a high-efficiency scorer, and an essential piece on one of the best teams in the NBA. Aaron Gordon is not a bust. He never was. He just needed the right role and the right team. That's it for this episode of the Out of Sight Sports YouTube series. Let us know in the comments, who's another player who changed the narrative? Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on all socials at OOS Sports, and check out the Out of Sight shop on eBay for the most out-of-sight deals in sportswear and collectibles. Thank you so much for taking time to watch, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace out.